After his friendship, deeper than blood, his relation with Shatawali, all of a sudden, his Nisubain assistant.
But Samuel do frimpon who didn't see him and was see a catcher. Sabin previous a woo Jimmy. And was see a tino.
If we say Fela Janon, the 32 no, and go so I 33.
The matter job hot. A feminine diloto. Hey! Aye!
By this time, dear, I hear Chima on the internet. Why? Because Medikal and Kodedi acquire popping, and the person. Now it has become a banter or a clash between him and Peace FM Entertainment Review Pundits. People have shared their varied opinions, but then I also have a thing or two to say. We are going to enter into the story, but before that, my name is Roland Amate. This is live on Roland Report. Make sure you subscribe, share your views in the comment section. Officer Desire is holding us down, as well as your number one ride hailing up, Shagzy, also holding us down. Another company has entered, and very soon we are going to make the announcement. These are what this Canadian, what the Husika, next one, Rebecca Wasem. But then, if you're a driver, you want to make some cool cash, Shagzy is there for you. Download it, sign up with just 20 Ghana cedis, where whatever you earn or you get is for you. Pay no commission to anybody. And if you're a rider, your most safe, secure, and affordable ride is definitely Shagzy. Straight into the conversation. So, at the Bandy Hall, Hall Week celebration at this night, and they were jamming in the rain, having fun and all of that. And Medikal, who happens to be one of the artists performing on the night, well, invited a lady on stage. When this lady came, of course, Medikal had. And during the hugging, his hands went down to do some pressing. After this particular encounter, so many people vex. So many people seems to vex. Why? Because they feel that Medikal took advantage of the lady. Meanwhile, the lady has not even spoken yet or has not come out to register her displeasure yet. But then, on Peace FM Entertainment Review, the pundits on the day did not spare Medikal. According to some of them, they should even cause the supposed relationship between Medikal and Izzy. How much that Izzy in their Medikal?
It was on the girl. Look at the height difference. It was on the girl's back. The least you can do as somebody aware responsible is just to apologize to the girl and apologize to Yaa Yeboah and just apologize to the public. Say this was not good, and I say it was a mistake. Asa, don't come and gaslight Yaa Yeboah. You know, the girlfriend Izzy. If after this she continues to let Medikal have her, she'll be the Yawa West woman I've ever seen. Honestly.
Another one too says that Yaa Yeboah, according to her, also says that Medikal said Jimmy rain some level of insult on Medikal, and Medikal has come to rebut.
But Samuel do frimpon who didn't see him and was see a catcher. Sabin previous a woo Jimmy. And was see a tino. Share video ya ebeto dwen kojo kasano kasa manom hali sebi previous an se waba nam ho na wo sha hot pants and sebi o sha jean string keke no nam a eno nche se wo ho kwan se okoso ni mu se waba nam ho na sebi wa sha atare na ne nufo ahepi ana o sha short dress bi ana wa sha bibi a wo fine and sexually enticing. It doesn't give you any right. Uni who to me be a da. Say what's a wood on Sakoka Obano. I just say one cassage penny ama who pine, and no crown one man who pine, woo so the mono, or catch you say Jaya, and was so with Jay. Yati and Pempi, and maybe I accuse you of raper. One much I said it was consensual, but in the act she asked me to stop. And Ma said the Sebio when near Brea woody Juman or Barney catch you say Jaya, and was so with Jay. And to this issue, Medikal, as you see, you know, yes, me who say, oh, it's a fun now, our friend about stage and all of that. Yes, mubabe sa, mubabe yes. Odo won sa akomiya girl nito. E ye difference sa odo won sa because odo won sa abo ade a wo bebo ni say. na wo mia dia wo say wo add some little force be na wo to me dia mia enti sasem we si na Samuel obeba bontinya be ma no ye bi to apologize to the girl first of all because ebia wo ba na said ya ni sunu ne ban kratie kra no onye wo bi a ebia wo say obegina stage or yes sir enim guase e de be bre no ya another topic unless of course the girl doesn't see anything wrong with it, that is okay. But the fact that she doesn't see anything wrong with it doesn't mean that we don't see anything wrong with the act.
Sammy Rasta on the other side also was like, hey, now we a baby and Medikal and by this time the followers no half or more that and a half for the crowd. I feel no more yak for that. And by this time can the ambassador those were jai.
Oh, Satem did you know they are back a chat one. And not na make stress some of the more function because so him the oh yeah and he feels he's in Africa so harassment here there and call for and shedan taking that serious say there Medikal or America can by now can follow us and can watch it.
Oh yes,
I'm telling you, can watch it too. Can money now will unfollow him because this is total disrespect to womanhood. Total disrespect.
You feel as a man is a respect to yourself to
just say,
do this in public.
Time, say why you know.
Another one called David Ibogo, according to him, also said that, well, I don't blame Medikal, but then, I said, I say Medikal, then the home boss at our lady there. Tastes are not the same. Tastes don't look normal.
After his friendship, deeper than blood, his relations with Shatawali, all of a sudden, his Nisubine assistant, and the way I said, we're forgetting the craft and where he was heading, because it came to a point he was the one that hit with a hip hop song, and second of a commercial. So this guy was an entertainer. I felt say, and Kaya saying another rapper be on also what that level with me, but for some reason, the attitude he doesn't care about what he does. Now let's come to the topic. Ujina stage, what free will be about? We can all see Sawodo Wonsa as on the top. We can all see that. Anna Wabusa Anna crowd ne started reacting here. Anna Wabusa girl ne say, oh boy Anna, Yatiu, Anna girl ne so oh boy. Unima some kind. And ka camera ni ha and ka beka so oh boy. That means who person who my girl ne ti ase say, who you privileged for I say oh no, just say who you be. Like, are you serious?
Well, Medikal came out to respond to some of these allegations, and as part has generated lots of conversation. But before, let's go and watch that particular video. When we come back, then I will show you the response that Medikal gave to these people after they made this comment. Then I will also share my view on this. Well, this is the act. For people who did not see or who missed it, this is what happened, and that is what these people said about it, including others that are on social media. So now, what was Medikal's response to some of these things? Let's pick some bits and pieces of it. When we come back, we are going to have a discussion. You and I, we need to talk.
Sexually enticing. It doesn't give you any right. Who to me be a dad? So what's up those how come bad? I just saw one longer side of Pindy and no crime and no crime who
discuss the thing. Like some rape case happen, where they discuss it.
Just said it was consensual, but in the end she asked me to stop. And when I said you were near me, I would do man, but I catch you in Jaya, and was said Jaya. And to this issue, medical, as soon as you see yes, we will say, oh, it's a fun and my friend at that stage and all of that. Yes, who have a sound, yes. Who do we say Akua Nipaa? And you did.
Is it this woman? You be very. Like I respect women a lot. But I said the whole country is a war bad. They see how to do this. Whole country name Benjamin. You be very foolish woman. You very stupid woman. You don't get sense because what kind of message you want to spread across the audience when they listen to Peace FM right now? When they listen to the radio, say I go do some sexual assault. You be very foolish woman to say that. Only answer. No excuse me to say. I say you don't have the girl's consent. I see somebody they try like
but sir response someone who have been said you said the bread and say common and I'm honestly disappointed in you as artists baby I want to do career baby I want
you should be disappointed in yourself because you yourself who need the okan you don't know what you're saying you have online home you na obi aka na also be okay. Disappointed in
in any serious country, medical, and I will find myself now for yes, I can tell you for a fact. Some followers by this time in 1 by this time I can brand ambassadorial bills and come started putting it down. By this time, you
drop some and then we talk about.
I mean also come some PDD.
And then this thing involves on them even company offices or which we want to call it not an example to often say normal. And then normal. And not sit here and make it look like 7 1 month from now, then I get us away and one and you capture will be at all. That was not what happened. Because if it was a mistake, clearly.
That is medical. Now, let's have a conversation. Man to man, man to woman, woman to man. Yankasa. You see, for me, I don't know why people are blowing this particular issue out of proportion. Don't get me wrong. Obi be bisa say onya ba girl and na chemo so no. Oye ne girl na no ukoshu na ye frɛ oba na unim no original stage ni so say kum. Dana oni utin to time. So oye dadafo po oba na so won say oye nkoshu na artist afrɛ na urisi stage ni so a uwie ya delete block ni delete ni number no. Oni wewie. Inti obi be bisa say unya ba na girlfriend of course stage so na artist be the way here na kebe odana. You see, that is why I always tell people that going on stage is not something that, yes, I know it is fun for some people. But you see, what did Medikal do wrong? Technically, he did nothing wrong. Because at the end of the day, when he made the request, was the lady coerced? No. Was the lady forced? No. Was the lady pushed? No. Obi the kukuru in the stage and so. There be that. On one and nanti crochet the call. And again, when the act happened, she reserved every right to withdraw consent. Did she do it? She didn't. Some people are basing on her reaction to say, now her reaction showed say she was not comfortable. But who are you to tell that on the lady's behalf? Because I believe, say, of course, stage in this or through stage, the one they are medical again, or through stage in this one is seen as someone. And who would have told the lady to get off stage? And Kamenya sure herself now. You understand? She would have left the stage. That is on one side. On the other side, if you want to criticize this, I say, oh, Anna, it was morally wrong, and maybe the lady was not aware and fine you could see him. Fair enough. Maybe your moral compass is here. Your moral compass is off the roof. That is fine. But do not use that to come and hang Medical. I was looking for a situation whereby the lady will come out after the event and come and say that, oh, I believe now I wasn't comfortable with what happened and I believe Medical took advantage of me. Then I would even call Medical and say Medical should come and apologize to the lady or maybe her boyfriend for that matter. But the lady in question is not talking. The lady in question has not complained. But as a man for being why your freedom fighters, and now no MC Yaa Yeboah. When a certain gentleman came on the internet to say, so, or no what chimpna, wama uska then. In your response, who say wahe munya man for business? Wahe munya man for num. So you owe them no accountability.
Okay. Sabe, maya say enye ho ena Ghana for tax guna mebuhu akunta achirubi. Okay.
So this one that you are saying wahemu nya manfuenum, so you don't owe anybody any explanation. And you be oba de to no eyo helmet. Get ne to no eyo helmet and eyo wig no. That's what bust my mind. You see, sometimes we make this conversation and you are blowing it out of proportion and it is a disgrace, it is an insult to womanhood. It is an insult to womanhood. It is an insult to womanhood where Anna obi akodi obi sikedi bema na besua. That one there, it wasn't an insult to manhood. Sometimes I ask myself certain things that go on in the space. Do you people see it? And now say pen and like some group of when it is just about some group of people, that is when some of you guys begin to ask freedom fighters, yes, Avengers. That is when you rise up. But when it is about you, hey, you owe nobody any explanation. You owe nobody any accountability. But you think Medical owes you an accountability for what? Are you the one to fight for womanhood? Are you the one to fight for womanhood? There's been situations whereby you have even sat on platforms, insulted people, including one to me not long ago. Yet, the manhood is quiet. The brotherhood is quiet. Nobody is coming after you. Intino, maybe someone say, the people that are making a fuss out of it, who are you fighting for? And it is a disgrace to womanhood. And it is a disgrace. Then, Yami Obito. Yedi Obimpo, it wasn't a disgrace to womanhood. Yedi Obimpo, it was not a disgrace to womanhood. But then, this one. Why don't you also try to educate the people who would want to follow suit to know and understand the consequences of those actions whenever they take acceptance to go on stage? Because you see, technically, the moment you decide to climb on stage without you knowing what act is going to happen or whatever is going to happen, there are certain civil rights that you forfeit. Yes, once it is ongoing, you can withdraw consent. And in withdrawing consent, you can walk off stage. You can say, I won't do this. You can say, I won't do that. And only the kukuru the ube see honoma. Yes, people will understand that, oh, wait, they are forcing. This person has been coerced. But we sit on platforms and we just want to chastise people for that matter. And another bogus person will also sit on the platform and say, or then a homeboy Shatawale, hey. I wonder how some people see things. So, you see, Shatawale has been the only artist that has been able to do Indigo O2 twice. Which artist? How many artists have been able to do that? Medikal, after affiliating with Shatawale, has been able to do it. Any day well. But or then homeboy Shatawale no komia obito. Charlie, sometimes you people make analysis very difficult. If you want to criticize this on moral grounds, well, I will sympathize with you more. Even that oneself, depending on where your moral compass is, it will even be influenced by what you believe in, your kind of belief, your understanding in terms of moral stuff. And even when it comes to the moral side of it, bro, none of you guys have that moral right to even call Medikal out. Nobody, not even the host MC Yaa Yeboah. Because there's been other conversations about you which involves morals. Yet we know the response that you gave in the space. Nobody is trying to justify what Medikal did. What Medikal did is solely up to him and the lady. It's solely between him and the lady. I am waiting for the lady to come out. But the lady has not come out. The lady has not complained. The lady has not cried. On the day, whatever the act, and you see, people are only basing their views on that short video that is trending. But right after that particular encounter with Medikal, so Okache saw on side, did she dance? Say, Osaya, why are you people making a fuss out of this? Who are you fighting for? Who are you crying for? You are crying for the person that is not crying. You are crying for the person that probably enjoyed whatever happened on stage. Oh, it is sad. It is sad. I don't know what you think about this whole conversation, but to me, I think that yes, it is about time people become aware of some of the consequences. Else, before you go on stage, please say a friend, say, oh, I need one lady. Before you climb on stage, besides producers of the show, no, besides artists, they said, yeah, no, they obey before you go. So we don't have people, Avengers, who will come and fight for womanhood, who will supposedly come and they do say yes, they want people to be victims so they can fight for them by force. Freedom fighters. Like they intentionally victimize somebody and come and fight for you by force. Who say ni or this we will boo a chine, we will boo any chie, we will boo any chie. Soon, come out soon. That is what these guys are doing. That is what these guys are doing. Yeah, medically, mianeto. Is the girl complaining? Did the girl cry? Let the girl like mama no feeling baby. Mama no feeling say okay, maybe at the Medikal here 1 year she wants to call Medikal out and all of that. So you can't fight for her. But the person is not complaining. Freedom fighters by force. Now you guys have made this girl a victim by force. By force. Araho. And a lumba kind. Araho. But Nasubeka just said, yeah, when you look at this situation. But then, I don't know what you also think, but you can also share your views in the comment section. Let me hear from you. Let me know what you think about this situation. Medikal clashing with some commentators in the space, and in fact, Medikal's fire to them so dear. Well, he's also probably speaking out of pain, and also the way the people went at him. Would you fault him? Me, I would just leave him to it. Besides, if the people did not also understand where you're coming from and they come at you in that manner, you also reserve your right to react. So that's fine. But I don't know what you think. The comment section is designed for you. Let me know what you think. Until then, I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.
The matter chop hot. Assembly Diloto. Hey! Aye! Hey!